Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the New Age Geeks channel. Tonight is my dear campaign, Queer and Present Danger, a high fantasy homebrew D&D campaign with an all LGBTQ plus cast. Here on the New Age Geeks channel, we aim to create an all-inclusive space and make everybody feel welcome at our table. The New Age Geeks includes more than just us up here on the screen. It relies on all of you wonderful geeks and your participation in the community that we are building together. If you want to become one of the New Age Geeks, you can. Just go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube and Twitch channels, as well as join our community with our Discord, where you'll find moderated chats, emotes by one of our favorite geeks, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. And chat rooms with the cast and other members of our growing community. Just a quick reminder is that the best way to help us out is with engagement. So we'd appreciate if you'd like, share, comment, watch the video all the way through, and let them know, the algorithm know, to share us with everybody else. Beyond that, we have posts going up on Twitter, on TikTok, and Instagram. So if you're on those platforms, make sure to give us a follow for geeky goodness.
And just a reminder, if you are already paying for Amazon Prime, you get Twitch Prime absolutely free. And that scores you 1 month subscription to the channel of your choosing. Every month you will need to go in and resubscribe to that channel, or a new one, but it's a small price to pay to not have to pay a price at all. So please use that on us here at the New Age Geeks. But if you're willing to help us out in a financial way, we have a tip feature here on Twitch, which uses PayPal for safe, secure, one-time donations. Of course, you're welcome to use bits in the chat. We have a modest merch shop for hoodies and goodies, including new stickers, whisper leggings, shirts, hoodies, the totally trustworthy Not a Mimic line, and a Patreon for those who wish to donate to our cause and get a little something back. Lastly, if you wish to become a sponsor, reach out to us directly via our Instagram page to begin those discussions.
And then, if you guys are enjoying the music we have going on here on our New Age Geeks channel, we highly recommend checking out the SonCraft bot. The SonCraft bot allows you to play open source community selected music soundscapes directly from your Discord server. With just a few clicks, whether you're playing with friends, streaming on Twitch, you can use the audio stress-free. With their pro level subscription, you get their playlist builder, shareable playlist codes, and access to 40 plus genres and 20 plus soundscape types. There's global genre selections and 2 premium Discord servers, all for just $10 a month. But using our referral link and our discount code, you get $2 off of your subscription for the first 3 months. All you need to do to get started is invite the SonCraft bot of your choosing to the server, then just hit play and let SonCraft take care of the rest. And then just another quick little announcement. We are missing 2 of our players for this evening's game. So we are just going to do a little side quest, in a way. So without further ado, let's get into tonight's episode of Queer and Present Danger. So, picking up where we left off, the giant wedding held in the town of Holden kind of went awry. Our characters had come in from all over the place and sort of got to know each other just before the wedding started. But as the bride was walking down the aisle, something clearly went wrong. The bride walking down the aisle turned into this fleshy, grotesque monster, and our great adventurers managed to put a stop to it. And the King of Queen of Holden have asked them to find where the actual daughter, Princess Anessa, had went. Giving them coin to set up a place to stay in the town. Everybody went back, managed to get some food, and then they all experienced the same weird vision. Well, then getting snapped back to reality and going for a short rest. So, picking up, after you all have started to awake from your naps, what would you all like to do?
I'm just gonna wake up and go, "Mm, hello, everyone. Let's see. I'm looking at. There we go. Hello, Talia. Hello, Toby. Hello, Hello, Ira. Guys, has anyone seen Ashira and Arawo?
They didn't come back down from their nap.
I can't find Ashira.
I just assumed they were still sleeping.
No, she's not there.
I thought I slept late.
She's not sleeping. She's not there. She didn't even leave me a note. She usually leaves me a note. It's weird.
Maybe we should ask if anyone's seen them.
On an adventure to find our friends. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna go up to the nearest, like, staff, employee, whoever of the inn. Excuse me?
You come up to a tall, half-orc woman with long black and blue hair. Hey, sweetie, what can I get? What can I get for you?
There's Irawu and Ashira, please.
I'm sorry?
That's what I want you to get for me, please.
I'm sorry, I haven't met an Irawu or Ashira, you said?
Mm-hmm. Well, Irawu, she's got like this purple stuff and a big stick with a purple thing on top. It's really cool. And her hair. Oh my goodness, her hair is so great. I don't have any hair, so I guess I'm a little jealous. But like her hair is so fantastic and beautiful. And then Ashira, she's like blue but green. She's like an elf, but like also she's a sea elf. Like I'm a sea turtle. She's a sea elf, and she's got this really pretty dress, and they're both clerics, and we can't find them.
I'm sorry, honey. I haven't seen them around.
Oh.
You checked for them in their rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm sure they'll be back shortly. Maybe they're just taking a bath or something.
Okay.
Sorry,
I don't
couldn't
know
help
if
you out.
they'd both fit in one bath.
Well, there's.
We're here when we went to bed, and now they're not here. I thought they were still sleeping, but apparently not. He checked.
Can we?
Well, if they're not there, then maybe they're out enjoying the festivities from the wedding and the upcoming fall festival. So.
The festival?
Festival?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should look for them at the festival.
Well, I'm sure you'll have a great time. There's plenty of foods and games and
Food.
James?
Yeah. Both.
I don't think food and games are our problem right now, guys. We're missing people after a really scary dream.
Yeah, but they were here after the dream and then they went to sleep. So maybe they're winning us some prizes. Like yesterday, I got a stuffed turtle.
Is it a tiny Toby?
Yeah. Like you have a little you, except you call her something else. Instead of
Wither.
Bloom, it's Wither. Yeah. She looks just like you. She's really pretty too. And
Ah.
Are you also going to strap your mini you to your back?
no,
That'd be a good way to keep it safe, so you always know where it is.
no, it's in my pack, so I know where it is.
Maybe we can check their rooms one more time to see if they have their stuff. And if all their stuff is still there, then we panic. And if it's not there, then they must have gotten up, and maybe they got up before us and they went to go get food.
Okay, I like that idea. And I'm gonna start walking upstairs.
I'll be behind him.
So, you guys go up to their rooms, and you walk inside. You don't see any of their stuff there.
No packs, no armor, no.
Their packs are there, but wherever they had gone, they're still wearing their armor.
I don't think they can get food without all their things.
We should hold on
Did
to
they take their money and stuff? That they could have gone out.
it.
Obviously, if they left their bags here, they didn't leave us behind.
That's a good point. They're gonna come back for their stuff.
Yeah.
How long did we get the rooms for?
Said as long as we needed them. But also, somebody was supposed to be meeting us here.
Who is supposed to be meeting us here again?
We never got a name. Or at least I didn't get a name. Maybe they got a name? I don't know.
The king said he would send someone for you if they managed to find Rory, the advisor. But would any of you like to roll an investigation check in the rooms or anything?
Yes, please. I would very much like to do that. Thank you. Yeah, not bad. 18.
16.
21.
Hell yeah.
Well, you guys will have noticed in each of their rooms little paper notes sticking out from underneath the pillows.
Are they in language that we can read?
What languages does everybody speak?
Why are they not in common? I'm an Elvish Primordial.
Common, Elvish, Sylvan, and Celestial.
So, Talia, you would be able to read in Celestial. They will be back shortly. Please do not panic.
Well, now I panic. The note says they're coming back, don't panic. That makes me want to panic. Why does that make me want to panic?
Okay, picnic it is. Where's the food?
They mentioned a festival, right?
Yeah. We should go picnic at the festival.
We can go look for them at the festival.
That too. They're invited to the picnic.
Somehow I don't think that they're at the festival. But, I guess we should go down there and pass the time. I'll go with you guys.
Okay.
So, the three of you make your way back down in the inn and out back into the streets. The streets aren't as crowded as they were earlier in the day, but you still see a good number of people wandering around and approaching these booths. You see a myriad of different like games and like, you know, like festival food. Is there anything you guys want to look for in particular?
Is there a little fishing game with ducks?
Darn tootin' there is.
As a person who has grown up on a fishing boat, I would very much like to attempt to fish.
Okay. You walk up to the little booth and you see a young water genasi woman with like the bluish green skin, sort of like darker green dreadlocks, and she's just sort of holding one of the mini fishing rods as you approach. Oh, hi there.
I'm
You wanna
Toby.
check?
Can I play?
Of course, Toby, you can play. It'll just be 1 copper.
Okay. And I'll put a copper in their hand.
Okay. She takes it, she tucks it into the little apron she's wearing.
And
So,
I'm
do you know how
start
this...
pulling out my fishing rod and my favorite little lure.
Honey, no, yeah. You gotta use the ones that we got. Just because... Do you know how the game works?
It's fishing.
Yeah, but we have our own smaller fishing rods that you can use.
Oh, okay.
Do you know how the game works?
I guess not.
Well, so we got these tiny little wooden ducks floating around. They all have a little loop-de-loop on the back of their head, so you take the fishing rod and try to get the hook through there. And if you get it, there'll be a little symbol on the bottom, and the symbol on the bottom will tell you what kind of prize you get.
Oh, okay. So I will do that then.
Okay. She hands you one of the fishing rods. Do either of you two want to play?
I'm good. I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
Bloom is gonna be keeping her eyes on. Is there a booth that has like clown heads that you can take a little like pew pew and like, or try like throw something at them to like knock them down?
Sure.
She's gonna be staring at that one. She's gonna go, no thanks. I'm gonna save my copper for that one.
Alrighty, not a problem. Alright, Toby, I will have you... I'll say roll dexterity with advantage. Or no, or sleight of hand with advantage. Just because of your fishing past. Don't worry, honey, you get 3 tries.
I rolled a 16 and an 18 with a +2 for a dirty 20.
On your first try, you manage to scoop up one of the ducks.
What?
She takes it off, looks at the symbol on the bottom. She's like, well, you got 2 more tries if you want to try and go for a bigger prize than what you got.
Well, which one's that one?
So this one has a little cloud on the bottom. So it's just one of those. So that's for like one of the smaller prizes. So you got 2 more tries if you want to try and get something bigger.
Throw in the line.
Okay. Sleight of hand with advantage.
18 again?
18 total?
Yeah. I got a 16 and an 8, so the 16 turns into an 18.
Alrighty. You get that second one. She picks it up, looks at, excuse me, the little sign on the bottom. Well, it looks like you got another cloud.
Well, it's really hard to tell which one to get when they're all on the bottom.
Well, that's the whole mystery of the game.
How can I get a big one then? Which one's the big one?
It's about chance.
16 and a 2 for 18 again.
Okay. So, looking at the last symbol from that last little ducky you got. Look, there you go. You got a bigger one. So, with the bigger one, you can choose anything from the medium size prizes and downward.
Oh.
So, you see like plastic swords, you see like wooden swords, little makeshifts like whistles and bird whistles. For the medium prizes, you see like those bigger sort of medium-sized stuffed animals. You see a couple hats.
Is there anything like I kind of want to get a stuffed version of Talia, because I have a little turtle and Bloom has Wither.
I think the closest thing you'd be able to find is like a little plushy version of a local performer. However, she has blonde hair, not red hair.
I want that one.
Alrighty. One little Miss Wispy for you.
Miss Wispy.
Are you a big fan?
Not at all. Thank you. And I'm just gonna start walking away.
Alrighty.
I need.
Alright, Bloom and Talia, what are you? Now that Toby has completed his mission.
I go to the clown game.
Okay. You can see a taller elven man, a little burly, a bright red beard, sort of messy hair that almost resembles that red clown hair. But he looks down at you. Hey there, Missy. You wanting to play?
Yes, please.
All right, that'll be 1 copper. Do you you know how the game works?
I have to knock them over.
That'll be it. We have these little crossbows here with little plastic or like bolts. So you just have to aim and knock them down. So they're
Okay.
like little light crossbows.
I have to use the crossbow.
That or we got like some smaller rocks over here. They're
I
basically
use
just like
the crossbow. Yeah.
all right. Just try to knock down as many as you can. You got 5 bolts here for 1 copper. Now, are you proficient in simple light weapons?
I believe I am.
Okay.
Where's
So you're
my-
basically going to roll an attack. And then roll damage on him.
All right. It looks like all I have is melee attacks and spells set up right now. I just realized my my quarterstaff. Let me
Just temporarily add a light crossbow into your inventory.
That's probably faster. Oop. Okay. Light crossbow. There we go.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Alrighty. No more pop-ups, please. It's very excited to tell me that it succeeded in adding it. Okay. And now it froze. Oh yeah, it is frozen.
Would you like one of the other two to roll for you?
That might be a good idea. Sorry. It's like, oh, now it.
Silly D&D Beyond.
I know. Okay. Okay, now it's in my equipment, but it's not letting me attack with it. So yeah, it might be something that someone else might need to do for me. Sorry. Maybe I could, let's see. It's just I'm trying to see what the attack roll is for it.
It'll be a +2 for you.
Okay, then I'll just roll. Yeah. Oh, that's a 7.
First one whizzes right past one of the mini clown heads.
Okay.
As the gentleman who's working is like, it's all right. Still got 4 more.
It's okay. You got it. You'll get the next one.
16.
16 will hit one of them. Now roll that d8 of damage.
Six.
Doesn't fall all the way over. It leans back a little bit and then pops right back up.
Okay. That one's another 6. That one misses. That's a 10. I'm guessing that also probably misses.
Unfortunately.
All right, last one, I think. That's an 18.
Definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Three.
I will say that you were aiming at the one you previously hit, and that extra 3 points just knocks it all the way back as it falls back and finally splits where you hit it the first time.
Nice.
I'm gonna bounce around and go.
Nice job, little one. You can pick from one of the small prizes, and you see there are little wooden ducks. You can see like basically just like smaller knickknacks, sort of. Anything if you're specifically looking for
I remember you mentioning like a noise-making thing. Was that a small thing on the duck game?
Yeah, there's little like whistles or like little bird whistles.
Yeah, bird whistle.
All right.
Slide whistle.
Perfect. And then Talia, what are you sort of thinking about, or is there anything you're looking for? We can't hear you if you're talking. No. It's not the New Age Geeks channel without some technical difficulty.
These technical difficulties are brought to you by...
SonCraft.
No, SonCraft is great.
No.
SonCraft is fantastic. We're not... Difficulties are not provided by them.
No, that was a joke. Brought to you by...
The letter Q.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, well. Doop 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 doop. Oh no.
Oh no?
Where's the...
Kitty.
I need my stats. Where do I have? Okay. So natural 1.
Can we hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
On perfect timing, because Talia, you feel a small tugging on your bag.
Hello?
And you
As
see?
you turn around, you just see Toby trying to attach the Miss Wispy doll to your package.
What are you doing, Toby?
I got this for you, and you said your pack's the best place to keep it safe, so I was putting it on your pack.
Thank you. It's very cute. Do we want a snack? Let's go find a snack. I'm hungry.
Yeah, let's get snacks.
Yes. We match now.
We all have friends.
Yeah, you're my friend.
Thank you.
Come on, Bloom. And I'm gonna run in a direction. I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm looking for.
I'm immediately going after him.
Oh, jeez.
Don't run away. And I frantically, I'm like, keep track of the children.
Hurry up, Talia!
Snacks.
Yeah, as you are currently running through the crowd, I'm just gonna need you to roll a quick dexterity for me. Toby and Bloom.
Oh, okay. Check or save? Doesn't matter, it's the same
Just
for me.
check.
But, like...
19.
17.
All right, you guys are perfectly able to run through the crowd without running into anybody.
Unlike me in real life.
I am trying to run after them and keep eyes on them.
I would just say because you are taller than them, just roll me perception.
At the very least, my staff is way taller than me.
That is true.
14.
You're able to keep track of them just fine. Just sort of bobbing and weaving through the crowds.
I'm also probably the only one in a, 3-mile radius with a turtle shell on their back. Do we find any food?
Oh, of course. You guys pass through a few stands where they're selling stew. There's one stand that's like specifically beef stew. Another one has like chicken stew, but with bread bowls. There's a place that sells like fried potatoes. You pass that same dough ring booth that you passed earlier in the day. The same woman still working.
Gonna wave as we pass.
She waves back. And then, yeah, some other places that are serving like crispy vegetables, like roasted veggie, turkey legs, of course.
Turkey leg!
Gonna falter as she's shouting, "Turkey legs?
I want a turkey leg.
Let's go get turkey legs."
Walk up to the stand. There's a more polished gentleman sort of working the stand while spinning the rotisserie that's holding the legs.
Can I please have a turkey leg, sir?
Why, of course. Why not? These are the finest turkey legs in all of Holden.
How are we gonna get 3 turkey legs though? Turkeys only have 2 legs.
Well, I think they cook more than one turkey in a day.
You would be correct, miss.
That makes sense.
So you're looking for 3 of them?
Wither and I will share.
Yeah, one each. That'd be great.
Oh, all right. Sort of gives you an odd look for a second, Bloom.
Doesn't even occur to her.
All right, that'll be 1 silver piece
For each or total?
for all 3.
I hand over the silver piece.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Now, thank you. Enjoy. You see these perfectly roasted giant turkey legs. Toby and Bloom, yours are massive.
Bloom is going to like completely start devouring it, like it's gonna be all over her face, like taking
Just
the
a
most
mess.
unladylike bites, and she's gonna like just while standing up, not even like waiting to sit down, she's gonna start like chomping into it.
Like Littlefoot to a star leaf.
Mm-hmm.
Just, ow.
I'm
Be
assuming.
much more dainty with mine, but just like enjoying watching everything going on and like all the commotion and everybody having a good time. Nobody caring that I'm here.
You guys go over and find a little wooden like picnic table that has like some colorful tablecloths laid across it. And as you all are digging in, a little girl runs up to you guys and goes, "Hey, are you guys the ones that saved Prince Adam? I heard there was a big fight and then there was some people that saved him."
Yes, from the Double Floobies. The Dobby,
Doobie-floobies?
the Dobby Flopper, the
Coffee gang.
the Doobly Gang.
Doppelgangers, yes.
Yeah, the Double Floobers.
What's a doppelganger?
It's like an
They're-
evil twin.
What?
They can copycat.
Oh my gosh, that is terrifying.
They're good at
pretended to be-
pretending.
They pretended to be the princess, and then they pretended to be this big monster that was like all blah, 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 blah. And then the other one pretended to be a guard, and then we stopped them.
Well, I'm glad you stopped them. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt, especially Prince Adam.
But they hurt me. That wasn't very nice.
I'm
I hear
But I'm
sorry.
better now.
People
Good.
around here really like the prince. That he's a pretty good person.
Yeah, I hear that him and Anessa are like really in love.
Are people
That's
as
good.
worried about Anessa?
Oh,
They're
of
worried about her
course.
too, right? Because I don't think anyone's seen her.
So she's like got like kidnapped?
No, she's an adult.
Adult napped?
Hmm.
Yeah, but it's okay, because we're gonna find her. We're gonna bring her back.
You promise? Cause she's super nice.
We promise. That's our job.
Can I insight check to see if this kid is actually a kid and not a doppelganger?
Go ahead.
Eight.
Seems like a regular kid to you.
Good enough for me.
Every weekend she goes to the garden and reads books to the little kids there.
That's really
Book?
nice.
I love books.
Yeah, she has a whole lot of them. And then there's also the town library.
There's a library?
Well, of course, what town
Oh.
doesn't have a library?
Mine?
Well, there's got to be at least 10 books there.
Oh, there's way more than 10 books there. If I were to try and count them, I would hit 10 a lot of times.
I want to hit 10 a lot of times. Can we go to the library next to Leah?
Libraries usually have a lot of books. Yes, and they usually let you sign a thing to take them home and read them at home too.
Well,
Where's the library?
Oh, it's that way. And she points like just behind her. It's down that way a few blocks. I don't know if they're open, but they're that way.
That doesn't matter. Thanks.
I hope you guys find the princess, as she says, starting to run off back towards her mother.
Bye. Have fun.
Bye. So books after this? After we finish our food?
I promise you, we will go to the library at some time. We may have to go to the library to find information, and I just trail off into like a smattering of rambling talk.
Well, I hope they're open.
Well, if they're not, we can wait for Irawu and Ashira to come back, and then we can all go together.
Mhm.
And then
Sounds like a plan.
we can all read books together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Turkey leg.
well, I guess so. If it's not meant to be, then they'll be closed.
That sounds like it makes sense.
You're very smart for a kid.
Normally, I would just go in anyway because no one really gets mad at me when I'm places I'm not supposed to be. They just ask where my parents are. And then when I say I don't know, then they just feel bad for me and then they let me stay as long as I want. But I guess we should be more polite.
You don't know where your parents are?
Well, I mean, they're both dead, but I don't know where they are.
I'm sorry.
I don't know where people go when they die.
Shocked. Wait, you're... I guess it kind of depends on what you believe, but you could go different places, I guess. Wow. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe I can fix it one day.
If you don't know where they are, how are you gonna fix it?
That's why I read a lot.
Okay.
Because maybe I'll find out.
That's a good plan. Maybe we can find out together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ponders what that means.
As you
Don't
all
think
are
too hard.
force a habit. As you guys continue munching and talking and just sort of sitting around, you can hear a giant announcement coming from an area sort of to the east of you guys. It's a little muffled, but what you guys can like make out is like, now performing Miss Wispy.
That's the name of the little doll. I didn't know the doll made music.
I think the doll is a replica of the person that does make music.
No, it's a little version of you.
I mean, I make music too, but I would be really interested to hear music that Wispy makes. I think that would be really cool. We should go watch the show.
Okay. Let's go. And I'll top down from the bench and start heading that way.
Having
Come
visions of like the Lizzie McGuire movie. Hey now, hey now. Sorry.
Assuming you to follow Toby.
Yes.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay.
As you guys sort of make your way towards the noise and commotion, like you grand sort of like stage with like elevated seating, and you can see that blonde elven woman with especially long ears, dressed very eloquently, as she's sort of using her wand as like a microphone to amplify her voice as she's singing this very catchy upbeat sort of tune, performing along the stage. You guys find your seats, and once she gets like sort of further into the song, you notice like little sparks fly from parts of the stage. And she's singing and dancing with a couple other people up there dancing on the stage, as this just extravagant show is being put on to entertain the people of Holden.
Ashira and Arao are really missing out.
We gotta tell them all about this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like everybody to make a perception check. With
A wisdom saving throw.
how into the show is everybody?
I got a 16.
Apparently pretty, because I rolled a 2 for a total of 5.
23.
Well, Toby, you are the only one to notice somebody pulling at your pouch.
Well, while you guys are watching the show, there is a flash of light and a firebolt.
Would the tugging on his pouch be happening within 5 feet of me by chance?
Well, I'm assuming you're sitting directly next to Toby.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'm wondering if it would trigger if it's not for me.
Well, it hasn't triggered yet.
Okay.
Because whoever this is hasn't gotten to you yet.
Ah, true. Okay.
Toby, you will roll to hit at disadvantage.
Plus 6, that's a 14.
Let me check something really quick. Please pull it up. Please pull it up. Oh, yeah, that hits. You shoot that. You want to roll damage?
7 points of fire damage.
You let out that quick blast behind you, and you just hear a thud.
Don't turn around and look.
You turn around.
Yeah.
You see a little goblin just passed out behind you on the bleachers. Currently unconscious.
Is he holding my stuff?
He's holding 2 gold coins.
I take it back.
Let me just roll something. Were you trying to make your spell subtle?
No.
Or no? You can just hear a few screams starting to emit from the crowd.
Everyone really seems to like this person.
I'm gonna shout very loudly at the unconscious goblin. Don't take my stuff!
There are still some people panicked around you as they all just begin to, like, clutch their coin bags a little tighter, and a few in this small area begin to leave.
Take my gold back. Talia, he tried to take my money, so I hurt him.
Wait, what? What did you do? I looked down to see what just happened.
You see a little goblin.
Roasted.
Crispy.
Is he dead? Is he dead?
What did you do?
It was just a firebolt. It wasn't even like a level spell.
Okay.
I could do 1,000,000 of those.
Move.
Yeah.
You can't just knock people out like that.
Why are you not supposed to take my stuff?
I mean, I guess you just could have been a little bit more quiet about it.
Do you know any quiet ways of casting that?
Well, it's either Firebolt or lightning lure.
Hmm.
If I'm gonna hurt somebody with magic that's not gonna waste a lot of my energy. And I could do those over and 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 over again. But no, neither one of them is very quiet.
Hmm.
Sometimes I would use lightning lure on some of the big fishes so that it would, shock them and also pull them in.
Well, we're not in trouble yet, right? So I think it's fine.
As you say that, you can see a few guards starting to march up the bleachers.
Run.
Yeah.
What?
And I'm just gonna say, oh my goodness! I saw the fireball come from that way. Let's go this way. And
Roll deception.
$19.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they rolled a 6, so on insight. So they overhear you, look in the direction you did, and they're that way.
Let's go!
Could I say, quick, that way? And, direct the kids one direction, and then run up the bleachers and off the back of the bleachers, to try and, get the guards to follow, basically.
Okay. Are you guys trying to be stealthy at all, or just trying to get away as quick as possible?
I guess how good was my deception? Like, did it seem like they would think that we're running away from where we pretended the fire came from?
They rolled so poorly on their insight. They assumed you were sort of just running out of panic from said attack.
Mm-hmm. I'm following Bloom.
Also, Talia, you can mark off 2 gold from your inventory.
Oh.
So, where are you guys headed to?
Do we check back and see if they returned?
So if they were running straight down the bleachers, across the bleachers and out, I was running up and off the back of the bleachers, and then I would try and go back to find them.
Okay. I would roll acrobatics just to make sure you can jump down safely from the bleachers. Perfectly. Just quick 3-point land, and then you start booking it towards the other 2.
All right, so I'm thinking we see if the library is open, or maybe try back at the inn / tavern.
Yeah,
Or
we should get the dough rings too.
those were yummy.
I think we've successfully managed to get away from the security. We could go get a snack.
Yeah, snacks.
As you guys are running towards the dough ring stand, you can just sort of hear Miss Wispy sort of, sorry, there's just a quick thing we need to take care of, and then the show will resume as normal. Just give us, I'm gonna go take a quick break. And then you guys arrive at the dough ring stand, where the same woman from earlier was working. She's like, "Hi, guys. Welcome back. Want some more dough rings or dough balls?"
Gosh.
Okay. What kind would you like? Because we have the rings, and then the dough balls are the ones that are stuffed with like those jellies.
Jelly?
Yeah. So we have strawberry, raspberry, blueberry, or blackberry.
Well,
Raspberry,
that's the one.
please.
That's the one I gave you yesterday, the blackberry one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Let's do raspberry today.
Yeah, I could try a different one every time.
Until you eat
Absolutely.
all of them, and then you could try them again.
Mm.
You two are just so adorable.
Thanks. So are you.
Thanks.
So sweet.
I think that I will try a jelly one this time. Blackberry sounds good.
Alrighty. Turns around, gets them up, puts them in little wraps for you. All right. So for 3 of them is 3 copper.
3 copper on the counter.
And you now have your dough balls with jelly.
Thank you, Toby.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Toby. As Toby was paying, I would have been looking for my money and realized that it was gone.
Yeah, you're just missing 2 gold.
What? That? Well,
Am
I
I
think
up 2 gold?
bad man.
No, Toby, the gold that was in his hand, in the goblin's hands, was the stuff he was trying to take from you.
Okay.
I think the bad man may have taken from you first.
apparently.
Do you want to go back and get it?
He didn't seem like he was going anywhere.
He probably needed it than me, but
Name more.
Your choice.
Stopped him from ever stealing again.
find it somehow. And she just kind of side-eyed, and I'll get it back somehow.
I hold up 2 gold.
Thank you, Toby, but I'll be okay.
I'm gonna nom into my donut, and it's gonna look like that video of like the bunny eating the raspberry, and it just looks like blood everywhere.
This is the best dang dough ball you've ever eaten.
So as we are munching away, walking in the general direction of the library, I'm just gonna keep an eye out for any other goblins.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
It's a damn good dough ball.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 3, so even with my +4, that's only a 7.
Yeah, no, you're just too infatuated with this ball of dough.
That tracks.
And the raspberry it's pretty solid.
It's slapping.
It's hitting.
It hits different.
Fuego.
You do not see any more goblins.
Is there an archery game?
Oh, 100%.
I would like to try my hand at the archery game.
Alrighty. You make your way up, you see a giant 3 giant targets with short bows laid out with little arrows that are obviously like doled down. And you see a younger woman, human woman with like pink hair working the stand. Hi, welcome in. Do you want to try your shot?
Yes, please.
Alrighty, it'll be 1 copper to play. And you get 5 arrows.
She's not gonna need all 5 of those. Remember what she did to that double flopper?
Oh
Double
yeah, when it
flopper?
went right through. It went right through his head. Yeah.
And then she was like, wow! And I was like, wow! And you went, wow! And then I just went, eh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, what? That's pretty
What?
much what happened.
What is a double flopper?
Yeah.
You wouldn't understand. It's okay. It's a
clearly I
hard
don't.
word to say.
I'm okay with a bow.
Okay.
It was a bad guy. Don't worry about it.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
Alright, I will, what do you do?
Okay. So, you hand her the copper piece?
Yeah.
Alright, she slides over a short bow and some arrows for you. So, you're going to go ahead and roll an attack and see how close to the center of the target you can get.
18?
What'd you say?
19.
You are pretty close to the bullseye. Like just outside the center.
Warm up. It was a warm up.
So 21.
You hit in the center bullseye circle. Not directly in the middle, but pretty darn close. Like, wow, you are a pretty good shot.
That one's 22.
Bullseye.
A 14.
One of the outer circles.
That arrow was messed up. That one didn't count. Faulty arrow.
Last one.
Well, you know these games are rigged.
$22.
Right next to the one in the bullseye. She just lets a small clap out. Well, you pretty much can get any prize you want.
It's just like a 2-inch spread for all the arrows. It's just like from one end to the other, it's just 2 ends.
So, whatever you could think of for a prize. That sounds reasonable.
3-foot tall teddy bear.
Oh, you already know.
Tiny unicorn.
Tiny unicorn. Yeah, it's a large, like, magical.
They all say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry, what prize did you want?
Is there like a large stuffed magical creature?
Yeah, there's like a little or there's like a pretty big size like griffin.
Take that.
You got it, honey. And she takes a little hook, gets it off the ceiling, and you now have a giant griffin plushie.
Wow, that's so big. You could ride that.
It's like the size of you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's what she said. I'm sorry.
Well, it's gonna happen one way or another.
I'm so sorry.
Ma'am, I am a child.
So you guys leave the stand as the woman running it sort of waves bye to you all. You are making your way towards the library.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yes, library. Thank you.
Okay. Just sort of trying to weave your way through. Talia, it's a little difficult with the giant stuffed griffin, but you manage to squeeze through and wind up at the building you assume is the library, as it is this large giant building with the sign that looks like an open book, but the messaging just seems to be a little messed up. And there is a sign on the door that says closed for renovation.
What's a novation, and why are they doing it again?
They're fixing the library, so it's closed right now.
Oh.
Okay, well, I guess that means we should come back another time.
Yeah, when everybody else is here, we can come back.
What skill check would I have to give to try to my rope to shabar my griffin into a backpack?
Sleight of hand? Interesting word choices, but
Is my rope and make it.
Yeah.
Normal people say tie.
We're not normal though. Like.
At the 16.
What was it?
16?
Easy enough. Just tie the rope around like each of the limbs, make them into straps, and you now have a griffin backpack just sticking all 4 legs out.
This is a bad idea.
Unless you wanted it to be like the legs coming over and making the straps, but
yeah, I have it this, but then like the griffin's wings are like off the back.
its little stuffed head just resting on top of yours.
A little spooning. It's jetpacking.
It's like Yoda.
Exactly.
That brings a whole new meaning to that particular scene in Star Wars. Jesus.
I could be your backpack while you run.
All right.
What?
I guess. Huh?
Foolery is closed. So, what do you guys want to do?
Do we check back at the tavern again and see if they returned?
We can check.
I don't know what to do without them.
We can go check in and off our winnings, and then if we want to try come see another show or something, we could always come back down. It's not far.
That's right. She was going to start back up again soon.
Alrighty. You guys make your way back to the tavern. And I feel like this is a good spot for us to take a quick break. So we will be back in about 10 minutes, and we will see you all then.
Yay.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. Picking off from where we went to break, the two little ones and Talia having fun at the festival and enjoying a little concert where one of them got pickpocketed by a little goblin. They killed the goblin and fled. Got some snacks and are now making their way back to the Whispering Willow Inn. So you guys are walking back and you see there's a little bit of a crowd outside of the inn. And you can hear a guy shouting from within the center of it.
What's going on?
I can't see what's happening.
Me either. Talia, can you see?
I look, trying to see over the crowd.
You see a guy, who's sort of shouting. It's kind of hard to hear from your distance, but he lifts up a hand and you can see like a potion bottle. If you want to try and get a better listen, you can roll perception or get closer.
I'm gonna try and push my way through the crowd.
Same.
I'm gonna have to get
Okay.
Turtle shell banging against people's knees.
all this years and I hear nothing.
Accidentally.
Okay. Toby, I would say make a strength check to see how far in you can push. But as you guys begin to get closer, you see a blast of flames above the crowd as they're all like screaming and like awe, and then there's like some clapping.
I got a dirty 20.
You are able to push your way to the front of this crowd that are all making a giant circle in the sky. And you guys get closer. You can hear him shouting, "Mystery potions! Mystery potions! It's quite a deal! Drink it and see what you get!"
Ooh.
Dude
Sounds
stole
really
a whole bunch
risky.
of potions. Stole them because he doesn't know what they do. That's brilliant.
1 gold for a mystery potion.
1 gold.
That's really cheap. That's one hell of a markdown. Potions cost hundreds of gold.
It's so risky, but I'm so bored. I'm kind of tempted to do it.
Do it.
Okay. 1
Can
gold.
I give any type of like
No resistance. Just okay.
knowledge check or anything that I've learned in my studies of what is this? What is that?
I would. Thing is like the bottles are made of like a tinted glass, so you can't tell like color or anything. It seems like whatever potions these are, he's either made them himself or has just like no use for them. But Bloom, you said you run up to him and give him a gold?
Yeah, I'll give him a gold.
That's what you
Okay.
said it cost, right?
Yeah, 1 gold.
Mhm.
He looks down at you and is like, "Well, aren't you so brave and bold to try one of my mystery potions?"
Is there something wrong with them?
No.
Would you
just,
hurt a little girl?
Oh, never. I don't try to hurt anybody. It's just it's fun. It's to entertain people.
You think it's fun to put people in danger?
Well, not if they know what they're doing.
Do I look
plus
like I
none of
know what I'm
these-
doing?
None of these potions are gonna harm anybody.
Then why am I brave? I don't understand.
Because not many people like to take that risk, you know?
I'm just buying it. I'm not using it. Can I have it now?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
Can I just uncork it and look at it and see if I can see anything in the bottle? That was the plan at least, but I'll roll the d20. That's a 5.
5?
Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna drink it yet.
Okay. Well, the roll was just to see what kind of potion you got.
Oh.
If you want to, I would say make an Arcana check at disadvantage. Just because.
Okay. I don't know where the. I don't know if there's like a disadvantage toggle, but
if you right-click it.
Ah. Thank you. A 10.
It's hard to tell. It smells sweet though.
Does anyone have detect magic? Probably something Irawa and Ashira have.
I don't have many utility spells.
Next time there's danger, I'm gonna chuck it at whoever it is.
But what if it heals them?
Then they can thank me later.
That's fair. Can I have one too, please? Then I'll hand the guy gold.
Of course you can. Go ahead and roll a d20.
$18. These dice with little ducks and all are really good.
Did you roll those for the duck game?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. You said you rolled an 18?
Mm-hmm. And I'm not looking at it or smelling it, I'm chugging it immediately. And in my head, the whole time, I'm going, turn me into a turtle dragon. Turn me into a dragon turtle. Turn me into a dragon turtle. Turn me into a dragon turtle. Turn me into a dragon turtle.
As you chug it, you start to feel your body shift, but in a way you don't expect. However, everybody seems to be getting taller.
Hey, this isn't where I wanted to go. I'm going the wrong way.
And Talia and Bloom, you see Toby shrink until he's about 1.5 feet tall.
Step on me!
Oh my gosh! Now you're Toby friend!
So little.
You hear a mix of like clapping and cheering and laughter coming from the crowd that surrounds you guys.
I am clinging to Talia's leg.
How long does it last, mister?
Should only last about an hour.
Good.
Should.
Are you... Can anyone else hear Arilith?
Mm-mm.
No. No!
We're a well-oiled machine, guys. This is entirely planned. Yeah. But she picked me up and used me, like, put me on her back with the stuffed animal. She is now deafened and muted.
Oh, I think that happens when you're in sound settings, right?
Is this possible? No say.
All right. Now you
Oh.
can hear me.
There we
Yes.
go.
I'm gonna reach down. Toby, I'm gonna pick you up so nobody steps on you. Kind of like pick him up and I'm just gonna like put him on my shoulder like a ball jointed doll. Just
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Despite his 1.5 feet height at this moment, he's still pretty hefty. But
why are you so heavy?
Rude.
But you got smaller. You should have gotten lighter.
I don't talk about your weight.
I didn't mean it like that. You know it.
Listen, turtles are just dense, okay? Huh? Our shells are made of bone, so technically I'm big boned.
Bloom is gonna give into the curiosity now because Toby looks like he's having so much fun. So Bloom's gonna drink hers.
okay. Remind me what you rolled?
I think it was a 5. Wait, let me
Yeah, I think it was a 5.
check. Yes.
Okay. This is really funny. Everyone starts to grow shorter as you chug this potion.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Am I growing up? Am I growing up?
At this point, you are probably about 8 feet tall.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, this is so cool! The staff finally fits! It finally fits in my hand!
Another cheer erupting from the crowd. And this guy seems to be getting some more business.
I can see the tops of people's heads now.
Is there a marking on where he's keeping all of these potions? Like, is it in a crate? Is it in a pack? Is it in any sort of thing that he has? And is that thing marked?
It looks like it's coming from a bag on his hip.
Halus is trying to play with us.
Okay.
Gonna put Toby down. Also gonna take off the griffin. And put it next to Toby, so that if Toby wanted to climb up on it, he was able to.
I'm gonna ride the griffin.
Yeah, it's like the perfect size right now. And I'm going to make my way around the crowd so that I can try and see what's going on from behind.
Sorry, say that one more time. The dog is ridiculous.
I'm gonna try and make my way through the crowd around to like the side so that I can see a little bit better at an angle and try and figure out a little bit better what's going on.
Yeah. Seems pretty cut and dry. He's just reaching into the bag and pulling out potion after potion to hand to these people.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's aware of what the potions do?
Go for it.
Let me make sure I'm not still at disadvantage. Okay, I'm not. $14.
It seems like he has like a somewhat of an idea of what the potions do, but right now it just seems like he's pulling random potions out of a bag.
Where'd you get that bag of potions, mister? Did you make them yourself?
Why, yes, I did! I'm sort of what they, call, an alchemist. I'm trying to learn how to brew, and it seems like, just sort of getting the hang for what different ingredients do. But I promise, none of them are harmful.
Can I do another insight check to see if he's telling the truth on that?
Yeah, go for it.
16.
The ones on him don't harm people. The ones he's handing out.
Okay.
While the crowd is excited about the next performance, whoever's taking potions, I'm going to see if I can get some of my money back.
Go for it. Roll sleight of hand. And I will roll his perception with disadvantage.
21.
Is there a specific person you're trying to take it off of, or him, or someone in the crowd?
If I can get close enough to him, but if not, then somebody that I think might actually have money in their pocket.
Yeah, I will say it's difficult to get to him just because there's so many people flocking around him. But the people in the crowd are easy enough to steal from.
I'm just gonna make my way through the crowd and then back to my friends. And just...
Okay. Roll me 2d4.
5 total.
You have managed to get 5 gold off of one person.
And I just make my way back to the kids, and I'm just like,
we got Big
this is
Bloom and Tiny
interesting.
Toby.
This is a very interesting day.
I'm gonna pick up Toby and have a little tiny Toby on my shoulder. Because if I'm like 8 feet tall and he's like 1 foot tall, then probably perfect shoulder pet.
I don't like it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want
this
Wither
is
to hold
fine.
you?
I just don't like being this small. I thought I was done being small.
But that's the mystery, right?
Yeah, I guess, but it's easier for you to say when you're so big.
That's true. I can finally see everything.
And now that I'm on your shoulder looking around, what do I see? It's like I'm trying to get a read on this guy, and like Is he really an alchemist? Is he a con man? Is he chaos? Is he straight and narrow? Like, what is this guy?
Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Duck dice 17.
You could tell he was he was being truthful about the fact of being an alchemist, but you can also get that you can get a sense for a want for chaos. He seems a little too happy about what's going on.
I will tell that to my friends. Like, he seems a little too happy about things not being structured.
And I know we kind of touched on this a little bit. Can I do like a religion check or a history check to see if he has any symbols on him that might like identify him as having any kind of like a deity?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me first a perception and then a religion check.
Perception's a 17.
Hell yeah.
You do see he has an amulet on.
Religion is a 21.
Hell yeah.
You would recognize as that being the symbol of Kanstos, the goddess of the future and chaos.
Oh.
No.
Okay. I'm gonna relay all that information to Toby and Talia, but like quietly. Just, hey, I'm pretty sure. What was the name?
Kanstos.
Kanstos, yeah. Pretty sure he works with Kanstos and likes chaos.
I don't know who that is, but that sounds sketchy.
You don't think he would have anything to do with the princess disappearing, right?
I don't know. Let's go ask.
You might want to be a little bit sneakier about it. We don't want to scare him away.
What if since you're so big, you pick him up?
I don't think I'm that big.
Hey, mister, why don't you drink a potion?
You want me to drink a potion?
Yeah, it's part of the fun. We're all doing it. You do it.
Well, I obviously can't pay myself a gold, now can I?
Why not?
Because that's not how money works. You can't really pay yourself.
Sure you can. Look, and I'm gonna take a gold out. Here you go, Toby. Thanks, Toby. And pocket the gold.
He has a point, you know.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
Persuasion is not very
Can it
good.
be a group roll? Because I technically was also...
So either both of you can roll, or Toby can roll with advantage.
Let's both roll. Because I know your charisma is better than mine. 17.
Okay.
I really like these duck dice.
15.
Well, if it'll make the little ones happy. And he lets out a laugh, and some of the crowd laughs with him. He grabs a potion from his bag. I will also roll a d20 for him.
Which means he doesn't know what he's grabbing.
Okay. you see his eyes sort of light up with flames, and his muscles seem to get a bit bigger.
Whoa, you look so strong right now.
He got
Well-
a potion of fire giant strength, didn't he?
It's definitely not going to make it easier to kidnap him. That's for damn sure.
He's an adult. You can't kidnap adults.
Adult nap. You're right.
Adults like naps more than kids.
And he's
That's
like
true, 'cause I
currently
don't like taking naps.
flexing and sort of trying to show off to the ladies that are standing.
So what you're saying is he's distracted.
Kind of.
Get him.
Kidding.
Okay.
Did you... I don't really know what to do here, guys.
I'm looking. Could I? No.
I don't know why that startled me so much when you did that right now.
You see more people coming up to him. It looks like one of them starts to sort of pick up off the ground a little bit. It's this little, it's like human child. He's like, dude, I'm flying! This is so cool! As his dad is like, oh my goodness. And he sort of grabs his kid's hand just to make sure he stays in place. Somebody else gets a potion and they go invisible.
How many potions does he have left? Would I be able to see that?
No, because he's keeping them in his bag,
Okay.
fortunately.
Gonna go use one of the gold that I obtained. Be like, show me what you've got.
Show you? Do you mean you just...
Give me a potion.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
$10.
All right. He hands you a potion.
Gonna smell it.
Sort of smells like lemon.
$15 Arcana.
At disadvantage?
I don't know. How do I do it with disadvantage?
Let's roll it again. And take the lower one.
Yeah, 5.
Yes.
You can barely get a glint of like a yellowish liquid. Like a yellowish color from the liquid.
I look at my two friends and I'm like, oh, that's pretty damned, and I just take it.
Okay. You drink it, and nothing seems to happen for a second. You start to feel like a little bit of extra magic flowing through you. Basically, you have just drank a potion of clairvoyance.
So you can see things before they happen?
The wording of the potion is a little weird. But I will give you the ability to cast clairvoyance once. Just because the wording on the potion is weird.
I don't know that spell.
Yeah.
I like this music.
So the clairvoyant spell, you create an invisible sensor within range to you. The range is a mile. A place you have visited or seen before, or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such as like behind a door. The sensor remains in place for the duration, and it can't be attacked or otherwise interacted with. When you cast this spell, you choose seeing or hearing, and you can use the chosen sense through the sensor as if you were in its space. As your action, you can switch between seeing and hearing.
Ooh, maybe
So you get
the tavern, the rooms that were abandoned.
Well, this is interesting. I feel like
The castle, maybe?
I just got a security camera installed into my brain.
So many good options, too. So many good options for where to put it. The castle, the library, the tavern.
So we have Tiny Toby, got Big Bloom, and I can't come up, a clairvoyant Talia, telepathic telepathic Talia, in a way.
I have one last thing I want to figure out.
Okay.
Is it a bag of holding?
Yeah. It's pretty easy to discern. Because the bag doesn't get bigger or smaller as he's putting the gold in or taking the potions out.
It's the only way he's going to know what potion he's grabbing in order to hand them out or take them, is he has to think about it first. And only he knows exactly what's in there. Only he knows how much of it is in there. So I'm going to whisper in the ear of the person whose shoulder I'm sitting on. I'm going to say, that's a bag of holding.
How much do those weigh usually? How much do those weigh?
5 pounds.
How many?
5.
5? Okay, so Mage Hand could lift a bag of holding. Right?
Should be able to.
Cool. I cast Mage Hand.
Okay. You're gonna have to roll sleight of hand against his perception.
He's actively using this bag, so.
Well, I'm not the strongest. Would I get like a strength
You might be right
buff?
now.
Well, yeah, like would I get, because my strength is not good normally, but like would I get a strength buff because I'm bigger?
I'd say you get like a +2 to
So
what
even
your
it out.
current.
Okay.
Keep in mind what potion he has just drank as well.
See,
Buff
like,
boy, fire eyes.
Steroids.
Yeah.
so I'm almost tempted to try to like manage to. How far away is Talia from me? Because that's the rogue. I feel like the rogue might have a better chance of like sneaking it off of him, and I distract him. Because like my like charisma and all of that might be like a good. Ooh, looky here.
I believe Talia was on the other side of the. Did you come back from the other side of the crowd when you were?
Yeah, I had made my way back to my friends.
Yeah, so
but
she's
then
right
I had
next to you.
And I had walked up to him to get the potion, and then came back.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna whisper to Talia. I'm gonna say, hey, Toby says that's a bag of holding. Who knows what kind of goodies are in there?
There's probably a lot of things in there.
You
I
think if
don't
I
know if he had a big enough distraction away from it, but he's holding on to that pretty tight.
Oh, I can cause a distraction.
What are you gonna do?
Whatever it takes.
Oh God.
Where was that dead goblin?
That was
Oh, the
back at the
bleachers.
back at the entertainment stage.
How far away
Or
was
if
that?
that's where you remember it being, but
That was quite a ways away.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the best I can.
I have a few options I could do. I'm weighing each of them.
While I am seeing the wheels turn in her head,
The 8-foot deviant eyes.
I'm just going to sneak my way through the crowd away from them. And like around towards that like end of the crowd.
okay. So if you're trying to just stay out of this man's line of sight, I would roll stealth with advantage.
$17.
Okay. Doesn't seem to notice you.
So, on a scale from like, because that bag probably has a lot of gold in it, and definitely a lot of other stuff in it. So, like, do I break out like the Tasha's hideous laughter? Do I stick with something simple like thaumaturgy? Like, I am.
Here, let me start you off. Open your water canister.
Okay.
And I'm gonna open mine, my water skin, and I'm going to start swirling my hands and cast Shape Water.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull the water from my water skin and her canister, and it's just gonna start spinning in this circle of flowing water above our heads. And it'll fit inside of a 5-foot cube. But every once in a while, little jets will shoot up from the ring and then fall back into the ring as it continues to spin.
Okay.
and I'm just trying to get the crowd's attention to focus on it.
All right, I'll cast thaumaturgy so that I can make a sound that originates from the water. That sounds like screaming in pain and torture and
Oh god.
we're going for confusion.
Building off of that, since I can change the shape and flow of the water, as it shoots up, it's going to make a face.
Oh god.
A different face every time, but it's going to be like an elf, a dragonborn, a tiefling, whatever else. It's just going to be different every time. I'll show the face of the guy selling potions, and then random faces of not people. And then the face of the guy selling potions, and then not people.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, this is so chaotic! This is just like that one goddess whose name... I'm gonna write it down finally.
The toucan.
Canstos?
Yes, Canstos. Wow, that's such a Canstos thing to do. That's so chaotic. Wow, I wonder if she's here with us right now. That's so spooky.
I will say, Bloom, go ahead and roll me Deception. And then, Toby, I'd like you to roll either like Arcana or Performance.
Oh, definitely Arcana. If I get the choice, come on. Be a bad wizard if I didn't. Hell yeah.
Oh
Come
no.
on.
Rima?
That's a nat fail.
Oh no. Toby, what did you get?
21.
Okay. While Bloom's acting might not be the best, still those screams of agony combined with Toby's wonderful show of magic, everybody is sort of like confused and murmuring while looking at it, and then like some people are kind of looking at you oddly at Bloom for the whole Canstos comment, but at the sound of Canstos's name, he does look towards you and he's trying to figure out what's going on. So Talia, if you're gonna try and snatch this bag, you are going to, I would say, roll sleight of hand with advantage against his perception.
Okay. While I was walking over and doing that, I'm also using disguise self on myself, and putting my veil up to cover my pretty vibrant red hair.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to make myself smaller and get rid of my bright blue eyes, dull them out, dull my features just a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, so sleight of a hand with advantage.
First one was a nat 20.
God damn. Yeah. While this odd and horrifying display is going, you are able to carefully untie the knot that is attaching it to his belt. And then I will say roll another stealth check just to get back to your friends.
15.
Easy enough.
Not knowing where they are or how successful they've been, I'm going to throw in an added change with the shape water,
Okay.
and I can also change the water's color and opacity. So I can't change like little bits of it. I have to change all of it at once. So it's going to turn to a dark, murky green. And it just continue to be like tortured faces at this point. If the screams continue, instead of just faces, they're gonna start like pulling their jaws in like a whale.
Wow.
And then it's gonna occasionally just back to that one guy's face for like one shot, and then cycle through a whole bunch of other faces again.
Okay. People are starting to look a little more horrified and disturbed as they start to like walk away, and those with small children have begun to pull them away from this weird display. As Talia rejoins with you two.
And I look different, so you probably don't know it's me, but I'm gonna come up directly behind Rima's legs and just whisper, "Meet me back at the tavern." And then I'm
Were
just
we
gonna
not in
take
it?
off. No, we're not.
No, this
in it.
was
We're
outside of the tavern.
Meet me back in our rooms, and then just take off, so that we don't go back together.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Then, thanks for the potions, mister. I need to go. It's getting late.
Of course, I hope you have enjoyed this spectacle. Oh.
Everything okay?
No.
Did you have the wrong potion?
He's gonna do an insight check really quick. No, it's just, my bag is, and you can see he's, like, clutching at the empty space where his bag was, and he starts frantically looking around.
Maybe the goblins took it, and I'm gonna shape the water into the goblin, like the face of the goblin, to say, like, that guy took money from me, and I hit him with a fireball, and now he's not taking money from anybody anymore. But, like, my friend also lost money earlier, and she couldn't get it back because she couldn't find who did it. But the goblins probably took it, so maybe the goblins took your bag too.
Did you see them?
No, they're very sneaky.
We saw one. Just one, though.
Shit! And he starts walking away, furiously trying to look at the people who are walking away from.
That was great timing with the music. I'm sorry. I just have to. That was so cool. Like, it actually record screeched for him. I'm sorry. Continue.
I did not even hear that.
That was so cool.
As he shouts shit, I'm gonna lose concentration and drop the water. Yeah, just
scatters out onto the dirt road.
I'll stop the screaming too. So it's all
bad word.
Yeah. He's an adult though. So I guess you can say that.
Recast shape water so it comes off the road.
Okay.
And like no dirt will come with it. And I'll separate it out make it clear again and like funnel it back into our drinking containers.
Alrighty.
Well, I hope you find your bag, mister. I have to go indoors now and wait for me to get smaller again.
Yeah, I have to find my friends.
You just hear disgruntled mumbling.
Quick, let's go. I don't like this guy. He's weird.
Yeah, he's really weird.
He's very cranky too. I think he needs a nap.
Maybe there's a nap potion.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, but he doesn't have them anymore.
He can
I
make
hope he
them though.
can-
He's an
yeah.
alchemist.
He can make more nap potions.
As you guys walk back into the Whispering Willows Inn, rejoin with your friend, and begin to go over the newly acquired loot. I feel like this is a good place to call session.
Oh yeah.
Midnight. Right on
Well,
the dot.
Game points.
Well, thank you everybody for joining. I feel bad for not announcing this at the beginning of stream, but it is Dom's birthday. Happy birthday.
Thanks,
So,
guys.
next week we have Forging Fates on Monday and on Tuesday, and then you can catch us not this coming Wednesday, but the Wednesday after. Same place. Our normal starting time at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, and I'm hoping we will have the entire cast back. So, thank you all for watching. We are going to find somebody to raid. So really appreciate if you stick around for that. Have an amazing rest of your evening. Good night, guys.